Let's take a look at the purpose of government budgeting. At its simplest, a budget can be a device for counting and recording income and expenditures. Many fiscal and other public policy functions also can be served through budgeting, some or all of them simultaneously. Another function of budgeting is to generate a statement of financial intent constructed on the basis of anticipated income and expenditures. A closely related function is to indicate programmatic intent, showing priorities and deciding what to do with available funds. Budget should also reflect the mission or purpose for a bureaucracy agency's existence. In recent decades, many budget decisions are made and evaluated in terms of how they affect general economic growth, as well as specific economic and political interests and concerns. Legislatures who cherish control of the government's purse strings often use that control to influence agency behavior. The budget of any organization may be read as something of an index relative to distribution of power in economic and political systems in which the budget was enacted. Budgets represent authoritative decisions to spend or reduce money in certain ways in preference to others, and such decisions don't just happen. They're made through a political process in which power and persuasion are critical to success. Because the outcomes of budgetary decision making are so important to all participants and beneficiaries, the formal nature of the decision process has long been central to budgetary politics. Under the Constitution, all money bills must originate in the House of Representatives. Congressional committee chairs jealously guard their prerogatives in the areas of revenue collection and in spending. In recent decades, the incremental decision-making model has decreased in application, explaining how budgets are proposed and enacted. The goal was to make budgeting more rational through reallocating and reducing the influence of politics and strengthening the overall perspective of policy evaluation in the process. Partisan conflict over budget priorities, especially in the context of divided government, has dominated budget decision making and has contributed to increased spending for the past 30 years. The major reason for this is that federal programs known as entitlements for Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and veterans benefits are distributed on a formula basis. As a number of these eligible benefits rise, expenditures automatically increase. Mandatory or direct spending is a category of outlays from budget authority provided in laws other than appropriation acts for entitlements and budget authority for food stamps. Discretionary spending is another category of budget authority that comprises budgetary resource and appropriations acts. Recently, new requirements for weapons systems, intelligence gathering, and homeland security have arisen from the war on terrorism. These have combined with entitlements to drive up the overall government spending and potentially eliminate discretionary spending altogether. The rise in new congressional budget committees also designed to enhance Congress's ability to monitor expenditures. Concern has also risen on the part of legislatures and the public over continuing annual deficits in the national government budget. Budgetary decisions and decision processes and changes in both are heavily influenced by their political environments.